Hey everyone, and welcome to this explainer. Today we're diving into a massive, yet kind of invisible, behavioral change that's completely sweeping the wellness industry. We're going to explore exactly why traditional booking methods are quietly costing wellness businesses tons of clients. And then we'll reveal the absolutely frictionless future of scheduling.
Okay, let's just jump right into this by asking a really simple question to get us started. Think about it for a second. When did you last call a restaurant, wait for someone to actually pick up the phone, say Saturday, party of 4, and sit there while they checked a physical paper book to confirm your table, instead of just tapping an app?
Section 1. The Great Booking Shift. For most of us, it has literally been years since we've called to book a table. And that exact same invisible switch, it's happening to massages, facials, and spa treatments right now.
Now, we absolutely have to separate a mere preference from an actual shift. A preference is knowing that, some of your older clients genuinely enjoy the personal touch of a phone call. That's real. And honestly, that's totally fine. But a shift? A shift is a whole population's default behavior changing one-directionally. It's much like water inevitably flowing downhill. The baseline expectations simply change right underneath us.
Think about what a call to book policy actually looks like from your client's perspective. It's 9 p.m., they're scrolling on their phone, they're super tired, and they finally remember they've been meaning to book a massage with you. They find your number, call, and bam, hit a wall. A voicemail, because you're closed. They make a mental note to call tomorrow, but tomorrow they get busy. A week later, the impulse is completely gone. When this happens, it's not that you were too expensive. It's just that the friction simply outlasted their intent.
Section 2. The phone tag trap. Relying on a call-to-book system creates a massive hidden trap, especially if you're a solo practitioner.
So the structural flaw here for a business of one is so simple, yet so critical. The moments clients most want to book, like in the evenings, early mornings, weekends, or on their lunch break, are exactly the moments when you are either working with other clients or, frankly, getting some well-deserved rest. You're open for business hours and they are ready to book hours mean these two sets of times almost never overlap.
Section 3. 3 quiet business leaks. When those hours don't overlap, it creates a slow, invisible tax on your wellness business.
Basically, relying strictly on phone calls quietly causes 3 major leaks. First off, you lose that late-night impulse booker entirely. The whole "I should really do this" vibe cools off by morning. Second, you literally become the bottleneck for your own growth. You can't get any busier than your own physical availability to answer the phone. And third, you subtly signal uncertainty to new clients who are trying to figure out where to spend their money.
Let's look at how that comparison actually plays out in the real world. A new client is looking at 2 different spas. Spa A has instant online booking. Boom, it takes 10 seconds. In just a 4-second impression, Spa A reads as open, modern, trustworthy, and safe. Meanwhile, Spa B says, call to inquire. Spa B instantly feels like effort. It feels like uncertainty. It silently gets sorted into a box labeled quaint or not for me before contact is even made. And the worst part, you aren't even in the room to defend yourself.
Section 4. The data entry illusion. Now, I know some of you are probably thinking, well, I'm covered. I have a standard online booking form on my website. But let's gently complicate that assumption.
The source material we're looking at brilliantly points out a really hard truth. Most standard online booking systems haven't actually solved the core problem. They're really just phone tag wearing a nicer outfit. Just think about the downright exhausting process you might be forcing on a client right this second. First, they pick a date. Second, they scroll through a massive wall of times. Third, pick a service. Fourth, pick a practitioner. They're juggling all these filters, trying to make them line up, only to hit step 5, a literal dead end telling them that specific combo isn't available. So they have to start the whole shebang over again. You guys, that is not booking. That's data entry.
And while they're filling out these forms, clients are forced into what the source hilariously calls drop-down archaeology. They're squinting at their screens, trying to decipher your exact service terminology. Like, do they want deep tissue? Or, wait, did you call it therapeutic massage? Or maybe 60-minute bodywork? By the time that tired, half-committed 9 o'clock booker figures it out, they just bail. The friction didn't magically go away. It just moved from the telephone over to the web form.
Section 5. Booking by intent. Let's shift gears and see how a completely new paradigm builds a solution that actually serves the modern client.
The future, as championed by platforms like Kirah in our source material, is called booking by intent. This is a beautifully frictionless system where a client simply types what they want in plain language, literally just like texting a friend. They might type, "Book me the next opening for a deep tissue." The system actually understands what they meant, finds the match on your calendar, and confirms it instantly.
Compare these two experiences side by side. Unlike those clunky data entry forms that force the client to juggle filters, scroll endlessly, and hit wall after wall, Booking by Intent removes the friction entirely. A client puts one plain sentence in, and they get a confirmed appointment out. It happens while you're asleep, while you're with another client, or while you're just out living your life. It is a total game changer.
Section 6. Removing the friction. So the crucial point here is how you take this massive realization and practically apply it to your own business operations starting today.
Our source offers 3 incredibly actionable takeaways to help you adapt. First, go thoroughly test your own booking path. Second, really observe the habits of your newest clients because they represent tomorrow's normal showing up today. And third, fundamentally change how you measure your own booking efficiency.
For that first step, seriously, go try to book yourself on your own phone tonight at 9 p.m. Put yourself entirely in the shoes of a brand new client. Count the taps, count the drop-down menus, count the dead ends. If it takes more than a single sentence's worth of effort to book a deep tissue massage, well, you've just discovered the exact hidden friction your clients are quietly fighting through every single day.
I want to leave you with a final provocative thought from the explainer to really sit with. Don't ask yourself if your clients like calling or if you simply have online booking. Ask yourself this. Exactly how few steps stand between a client wanting your services and actually having a booked appointment? If the answer is more than one, it's probably time to rethink your friction. Thanks so much for learning with us today, and we'll see you in the next explainer.